Michael and Miles, thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Miles, let's start with you. Tell us about your experience in taking on this role.
Yeah, taking on this role was actually such a blast. I read the character description when I was auditioning, and I was like, that is me. Like, he reminds me of a younger version of myself. And I had come off a pretty dramatic, more serious, more tense project, content-wise, right before this. So to be able to flip the switch completely and bring a sort of class clown goofball energy to a film, it was really freeing, really playful.
Michael, for you, talk about taking on this role and what it means to you.
Taking on this role has been amazing. Malik is powerful. He's charming. He's honest. And he's that friend that everyone needs to kind of like ground them and bring them back to reality, which has been amazing. Very similar to Miles. When I got the audition, he's slightly similar to who I am. So it's just finding those right pieces to pull for myself that I can intertwine with, like, in Malik.
Now, Miles, tell us about working with Jamila.
Oh my gosh, the best. When people ask me what I'm most excited for people to see, it is Jamila's performance. Not only is she a powerhouse actor, she is also apparently an incredible rapper and an amazing human being. Like, I sound like I'm laying it on thick, but it's because I really mean it all. We really clicked as a trio, and would hang out all the time off set. So it made translating that chemistry and that dynamic on screen so seamless and so easy and so fun.
Having just seen the movie, I can agree with you. I just watched it right before I talked to you guys. The chemistry is definitely there. Michael, for you, observing Jamila, in this role, what was it like?
It was amazing. Like, I got to see all the work that she was putting behind the scenes. So just watching her work on set, and then having such a great outcome on screen, it was everything you could ask for. It was beautiful. And like Miles said, we would all have hangouts and we would stuff our faces with junk food. So it was just easy. It was like play. It didn't feel like coming to work.
Miles, of course, you're both working with Sanaa Lathan, the director here, her first feature film. She's done shorts before, but she's best known as an actor. For you, meeting her for the first time, getting to work for her as a director, tell us about that experience.
Yeah, it was amazing. One of my mom's favorite movies from back in the day was Love and Basketball, and she made me watch that when I was incredibly young. And when she heard that I was maybe going to work with Sanaa, she was freaking out, and then I was freaking out. And then I showed up on set, and I realized, yes, she is an icon, absolutely, but she is approaching this project with such care, such delicacy, such nuance, and really took care of us as actors, especially given that it was a lot of our first projects on this caliber. She was really detailed, really clear in what she wanted, and she really pushed us to rise to the occasion. And I think we were all pretty proud of the outcome.
Michael, for you, your first experience working with Sanaa Lathan as a director.
Oh, it was amazing. We instantly clicked. Because she was an actress first, she knew what it felt like to be in our position, and especially being like a newer actor. I was extremely nervous coming to set, especially with a project of this caliber. And she just taught me so many things. Like one thing of thing that I've kind of carried on with me is just being kinder to myself and talking to myself differently than how I was, and approaching how I react to things, which was beautiful. So she was amazing, dream to work with.
That's fantastic. Well, Miles and Michael, thank you so much. The movie is fantastic, on the come up. I like I said, I just watched it, and with you two, with Jamila, it's a terrific trio. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
JPL,